Human nature is one of cooperation and groupthink. Humans evolved to defer to others, on matters where someone else claimed to be an expert or hopefully demonstrated some expertise or knowledge. It's very easy to say, oh, well, I'm going to listen to that person then because I don't know as much as they do, or I don't have the authority that they do. I see that regularly. That same biological tendency to think as a group still exists, but people who would subvert that for their own purposes can use that currently across the whole planet now. I think a lack of historical knowledge is definitely a key method of control. If you don't understand what has happened in the past, you're less likely to recognize it as it happens again. And certainly the older I get, the more patterns I see forming. What bothered me was that someone like my grandparents could become part of what the Nazi machine became. I don't think that there was ever a stage where they stopped and said, well, this is wrong of me to do this. Your country calls you and you do what's asked. And I think for most people that would be the case. They would do exactly what was asked. If they're asked to lock down, people comply because they feel that it's important to do what your country asks of you. You don't have to be evil to do evil. You don't have to decide to do wrong things to do wrong things. You simply have to comply, and that the people that are influencing and organizing from the larger level are in fact the people who are evil, in my opinion. But I think at the same time, every common person that's not in a position of authority needs to stop and think for themselves, what's happening? What is my role here going to do? What's it going to be? What's the effect going to be? And very few people do. The norm is the abdication of personal responsibility.